Lisa, I don't know what's offended me more, what you've said or the fag-ash breath.
Today I have for you 10 of the craziest fights and arguments on Got Talent, and I want you to tell me which one is your favorite.
To ask you, how many of these 80s classics are you going to let him keep destroying, honestly?
To Lisa and Gary. Oh, I love this one. Okay, so listen, okay? So I kind of feel like she started this fight, okay? This contestant from the X Factor was singing, and I don't think he was that bad, and she kind of went a little wild. Listen to his singing.
I just died in your arms tonight.
So then listen to what she said.
How many of these 80s classics are you going to let him keep destroying, honestly?
Pause, zoom in.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
Now let me just say, when somebody is just closing their eyes and slow blinking, just waiting calmly to say something, it is not going to end well.
Lisa, I don't know what's offended me more, what you've said or the fag-ash breath.
So that right there is the face of somebody who has been cooked. And the funny thing is she sits there as he gives his critique and she's going, what can I say, what can I say? Winding up, and then she says this.
To note for Gary, lay off the red wine, because I can really smell that as well.
Nice.
So I think that Gary won this one, but I want you guys to tell me in the comments, what do you think is worse? Cigarette breath or red wine breath? Can't wait to hear what you say. You are not ready for Debbie Stevens. This audition is getting ready to take a turn that nobody expected. She enters the room with tons of confidence. Well, here we go.
There can be me.
Wait, rewind. Girl, now you know you can't be coming to an audition in your house slippers, but carry on. Let's hear how you do.
There can be miracles when you believe.
Okay, so look, she's not that bad. And I can see Simon's like, okay. But Sharon cannot keep her eyes off the slippers. So now it's time for the comments.
You've got no star quality about you. There's no charisma.
No charisma.
Felt your confidence was slightly deluded.
Uh-oh, this is not what she wants to hear.
You're not very good.
You were the one person I didn't want to see today because I really want to slap you now. You think you can't sing, you have no talent, get out.
So Sharon decides to escort her out of the room, and just as that happens, she decides, I'm going to come back in and grab my water to throw on Louis, but Louis does it first. Simon is shocked.
That's it, yeah? It's not hard.
Yes,
Because I didn't know if he was going to pull out a gun or what.
Today, no matter what the judges say, I will respect their opinion.
This is Lamar Royal. Yep, he's one of the Royals. But who would have known this audition was going to take a turn for the worse? He came in very humble and a huge fan of guest judge Mary J.
I'm very excited about performing in front of Mary J. Blige. She's an idol herself. Baby, I could pay you to a kiss from a rose on the grave.
You're coming in at a 10, Lamar. Let's bring it down to a 3.
I like hits to glow on the grave.
Okay.
That was kind of torturous, man.
So then they give him some critique, and they actually say he's not a bad singer, but he cannot hear that, so he tries to sing a second time, and they tell him stop. And he really is getting frustrated, and they're trying to say, hey, look, you're not bad, but he's not listening to what they're saying, which is making them get frustrated. And then Mary J. says this.
You have to find some humility in order to do this and pull back and stop, listen, and stop trying to exalt yourself.
So you think that would calm him down, but then, nope, he's saying a third time. Okay, good, he's gone. Oh, well, not really, he's coming back.
Lamar, listen.
The best.
Yes, they're serious, Lamar, but you know what? He sings again.
This is crazy.
So finally, security comes in and intervenes, and he's gone. Well, in the elevator, he's still going off.
I can't sing a thing.
But then he chooses to go outside for the cameras, and yet again, here we go.
La 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 la.
Meet the Singing Souls.
The Singing Trolls.
We're the Singing Souls.
The Singing Trolls.
Souls.
So clearly this is not starting off on a good foot, and then Simon says, what artist do you guys want to be like?
Spice Girls?
Anybody could outsell them.
Well, I like your ambition.
Okay, I guess confidence is good, but can they back it up? Let's hear.
Not a good response from the audience.
And the answer is no. And you know, Simon is always going to Simon, so he says to them,
Can I be honest with you? It's one of the worst groups I've ever heard in my life.
You want to come up here and sing, Simon? Because I'd like to see you face that lot.
Now it's getting interesting because we've never seen a contestant come back at Simon like this. So let's grab our popcorn.
You sing, I judge. That's the way it goes.
You sing, and I'll judge you. Bite me.
Girls, you sounded like 3 cats being dragged up the motorway.
I feel uncomfortable with you even staring at me.
This is Sean Armenta, and though he comes off a little creepy, he's about to deliver one of the most epic roasts of a judge of all time. I don't need to show you his dancing. Well, look at this. And then there's a little bit of this. And some of this. And then the most awkward ending ever. What the heck? Okay, this is awkward, and then he's not having the judge's comments.
I worked way too friggin' hard for this, and I'm not a bad singer. I know I'm not.
Get ready for it.
A lot of people work really, really hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for everybody.
That's why you use auto-tune and I don't.
Actually...
What was that, Simon?
Who do you aspire to be like in the world of dancing? Who are your heroes?
One of my heroes is Justin Timberlake.
David Williams is a case like I've not seen before. So I'm not even going to show you his dancing, but just know that he does, I guess this is dancing. And then Simon starts in on him.
The truth is, you are completely and utterly useless. Right?
Never in the history have I seen a contestant give the audience a middle finger, but to be honest, they were kind of bullying him. So he goes back out to apologize.
I want to apologize to all of your audience for losing it in front of you.
And the audience is just done with him, so they keep taunting him and bullying him. So I kind of feel like they were a little mean. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments.
No, you do not. Listen, what have you done?
Say hello to Lorraine and Edna. So Lorraine is auditioning, but Edna, her mother-in-law, is coming in the room with her, and I think this time Simon is going to meet his match. Get ready for it because this is the first time Simon gets put in his place.
Off you go.
The stars and down by the shore, and even the palms seem to be swaying.
She is not happy about this.
When they begin the beginning.
Thank you very much, Lorraine.
Absolutely, I'm afraid going to have to say no, Lorraine.
So Edna leaves, but then she has this thing inside of her that says, I cannot let this go. And she makes her way back into Simon. Uh-oh.
What did I do?
You laughed. No, you do not. Listen, Simon. Yes, you was ignorant, Simon. I think you was very ignorant.
Apologise.
No, Simon. Listen, Simon.
Sorry. What are your names?
Abby and Lisa.
Okay.
Yes, lifelong best friends. And you know what that means? Nothing. No one can break up this friendship.
That makes me look like a child.
Oh, wait. How did we get from here?
I said like you could be the same age as my granddad.
Whoa. So as you can see, Lisa is a little mouthy. She's so mouthy that she even tells the audience to...
Hang on.
Yep. You heard it right. Look at her friend's face. So Abby is mad and Abby leaves the stage, and guess what? They haven't even sung a song yet. After some coercing, Lisa gets her to come back on stage, and they make an attempt. As you can see, that didn't go so well either. And of course, Mouthy cannot just sit there. She always has to say something.
The singing was not great, girls. Who are you?
Whoa. Here we go. Abby breakdown in 3, 2, and Abby right hook to the face. Lisa is shocked. She's on the ropes. She doesn't know what to do. Will their friendship stay afloat or will it end? It is over!
Look. Can I say something?
Jason Warrior. Yes, he was from the show The Four, an uber talented singer with a huge chip on his shoulder. Yeah, and yep, sorry you had to see that. He was on that show too. Anyway, Jason always had something to say that always got him into trouble.
Being an artist, my friend, let me show you what an artist is. Let me understand. Let me help you understand something. So I am an artist. Don't you deny that. I never once.
So we knew he was like this, but nobody was ready or prepared for the moment he tried to call out Meghan Trainor.
Look. Can I say something? Meghan, love.
I love you.
Sometimes you say things to us that hurt us.
Oh.
I want you to take into consideration, please. But I still love you. I still love you.
Okay.
I'm gonna love you.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna lose you.
Okay.
So he comes off real ego-driven when you try to show off your voice while making a point. Kind of defeats the purpose, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Meghan. Okay. And I'm glad they called security on your unhinged ass.
Okay.
I love you. Security, please. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I want this so bad. There's no way that I'm not gonna get it.
Mary Roach. She is one of my favorite moments on American Idol. One of the most unhinged, funny moments comes from Mary Roach.
Your name is?
Mary Roach. However, if I do make it to Hollywood, I'm gonna change my last name to Gilbo because it has more star quality.
Okay, Mrs. Gilbo. Let the people hear you sing.
When you look at me that way, yeah. Whenever
I want to be the next American Idol.
Thank you.
Okay, would you believe me if I would tell you this is not the most unhinged part of this audition yet? Now, imagine being the person having to tell her, no, you're not going to Hollywood.
What made you audition for this competition?
All my friends told me that I was an awesome singer.
You have one of the weirdest voices I've ever heard in my life.
Are you just saying that to get on my nerves, or are you totally serious? Would you like me to sing like myself? I have a ton of different voices. Thought I was going to make it to Hollywood, and I can't believe the outcome, but whatever.
Hang in there, honey.
Okay, guys, she's kind of sweet. I kind of feel bad for her, but she's not done yet.
I am not going to lose it, no matter what I do. I am not going to lose it. Whatever. All that would tell me that they're wrong. To Simon, and Randy, and Martin Graff. Even though he's a hottie, I won't deny that. Although, I'm not going to say Paul.
Alright, I can't end this without giving you my favorite line from Mary Roach. It's when Simon says, "How do you think you did?" And she says,
"Not too shabby."
Okay, guys, go to the comments. Tell me which one was your favorite fight. I can't wait to hear what you have to say.